Earlier today, Kate Middleton made the announcement that she has cancer. And this announcement took the world by storm. Everyone seems like they're in shock, except for me. When I saw her announcement, when I saw the video, I was unmoved. My facial expression didn't change at all. I was not even in the least bit surprised. Because I saw this one coming from literally a mile away. In fact, I already called this. Weeks ago, I told you all that this was basically going to happen. And this isn't the end. We're going to see more. But I want you all to bear with me really quickly. I want to show you all a couple of quick clips from some videos that I put out about Kate Middleton a couple of weeks ago. Because I talked about this. I basically pointed out that we're going to start seeing announcements like this coming soon from people like Kate Middleton and others. So without further ado, I'm going to roll those old clips really quickly because they're really relevant when it comes to today's announcement. And then I'll be back with more thoughts. We'll play Kate Middleton's video and all of that good stuff. But first, let's hear from past CinemaShogun. Let's go into the past a couple of weeks, shall we? I can guarantee you that moving into the coming months, weeks, maybe even years, that you're going to start seeing even more stuff exposed about the royal family and other powerful people around our world. You're going to start seeing more rich and powerful people all of a sudden disappear. You're going to start seeing more billionaires and royal family members all of a sudden fall ill and die mysterious deaths. You're going to see more crypto billionaires popping up dead in random undisclosed locations. You're going to see a lot of that moving forward. Because we are moving into something big. We are moving into an era of change. We are moving into something of the likes that most people can't even properly put into words. But we're heading into the age of change. And I'm not talking natural change, because as a society, as the human race, we have progressed through life, a lot of which has been natural. But no, I'm talking about more of a forced change. The powers that be are hard at work behind the scenes right now as we speak, trying to dramatically change the way we live, the way we communicate, the way we eat, the way we travel from point A to point B. They're trying to change every aspect of our lives. Some people have deemed it the Great Reset. Other people may have more or different phrases or words or slogans that they use when it comes to what's going on. But there's no denying that they are trying to change everything. From the way that we view gender, the way we view religion, every single thing, every aspect of life you can think about. The powers that be are hard at work trying to reshape our world and the way that we interact and view our world. And as they do so, a lot of them are going to be falling back out of the spotlight. Because if they fail, if we revolt against these changes, they know that they are going to be the ones that are held accountable. So to ensure that none of the hatred or vitriol or anger is ever turned towards them, if their plans do fail, a lot of them are going to suddenly disappear, almost as if they never existed. They'll go get random surgeries, and then they'll disappear for months on end. They'll have medical issues, and then you'll never see them ever again as they tuck themselves into safe spaces in undisclosed, top secret locations around the world, okay? So don't be surprised. If tomorrow or the next day you start seeing more rich and powerful people just falling off the map, and it's all just one big coincidence, as the powers that be are literally trying to force change down our throats, as people are rebelling, and as people are exposing them for the evil people they are, all of a sudden they're mysteriously dying and vanishing and what have you. But it's going to get crazier. It's going to get worse. I can guarantee you that. But there's more that's going to come out, hopefully. But I just find it odd that as soon as all of this stuff starts coming out, all of a sudden, members of the royal family got to start disappearing for months on end. Everyone's got cancer. Everyone needs surgery. Everyone's sick. And I'll take it one step further. I'll go ahead and throw a prediction out there. I'm often right about these predictions. I'm open to being wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I want there to be something juicy and interesting to this story. I really do, but I don't think there is. So my prediction is soon. I don't know how soon. Maybe a couple of days from now. Maybe it'll be a week. Maybe it'll be 2. Maybe it will be a month. But soon enough, Kate Middleton will come walking out again. And then all of the conspiracies that people created about her, they will be used and weaponized against you. They'll act like everyone is crazy for creating the "Where is Kate Middleton" conspiracies, and they'll use those ridiculous conspiracies to discredit the real truth, the real conspiracies that people are actually digging into. Now, when I made those videos a couple of weeks ago, I was called a conspiracy theorist for what I said. And I'll still be called a conspiracy theorist for this video today, but now it's starting to make a little bit more sense, right? You're starting to see a clearer picture now, right? Now, I want to be very clear here. Kate Middleton having cancer, that's tragic. She has young kids. It's a sad situation. I'm not going to say that it's not. I understand a lot of people feel bad for her. A lot of people are sad today. And you have every right to feel however you want to feel. I'm not trying to take that away from you. And I'm very open to the fact that Kate Middleton may have cancer for real. And I'm not trying to tell you that she doesn't. In fact, Kate Middleton may have nothing to do with the theories that I laid out in those past videos. But I still think those theories are real. I still think those theories are true. My point is that powerful people are now going to start trying to fall out of the spotlight. For years, it was the popular thing to do. That's how you gained power. That's how you maintained power, by staying in the spotlight. But now, we're in a different day and age. People aren't looking up to these people as idols anymore. Instead of idol worshiping these people, it seems like people are more invested in tearing them down, right? So we're living in this age where everything is starting to get exposed. A lot of the dark secrets that were kept in the dark, they're coming to the light. And as we see that, we're starting to see powerful people step down from their positions. And yes, I do think it's kind of odd that ever since the Epstein documents released, and we don't even have all of them, it's the tip of the iceberg, but since the release of those documents, we have 2 royal family members who have now been diagnosed with cancer. We have 1 royal family member that supposedly offed himself. We have other royal family members who have stepped down from their duties. So there's a lot going on here. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you for a fact that Kate Middleton has anything to do with any of this. But in the grand scheme of things, it's very hard to ignore for someone like me who connects the dots. I'm aware that the general public does not connect the dots. I'm aware that the general public is being swept, off their feet by their emotions. They're being carried like a lazy river, like an ocean. You're just floating around and they're pulling on your emotional strings. Everywhere you go, you don't know what to believe. You don't know what to think. You want to feel bad, but at the same time, you're questioning, should you feel bad? That's the roller coaster that the media and that the powers that be, they want to put you on. They don't want you to stop and think rationally for 2 seconds. So they pull on your emotions. Hearing that Kate Middleton has cancer and she's got these young kids, that's going to pull on your emotional strings. You can't allow them to do that. You have to be very careful with that. But before I go any further, because I have a lot more to say, I think it's important that we watch Kate Middleton's video. Let's watch her announcement, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery. It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who have taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. As you can imagine, this has taken time. It has taken me time to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment. But most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. As I've said to them, I am well and getting stronger every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal in my mind, body and spirits. Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance too, as is the love, support and kindness that has been shown by so many of you. It means so much to us both. We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space and privacy while I complete my treatment. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I'm able. But for now, I must focus on making a full recovery. At this time, I'm also thinking of all those whose lives have been affected by cancer. For everyone facing this disease, in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope. You are not alone.
Now, as I was saying earlier, if this is true, if Kate Middleton really has cancer and she's dealing with her young family, that's tragic, that's sad, I get it. I get it. And I wish no ill will upon her. In fact, I'm praying for a speedy recovery if this is all true and if this is all real. But here's my problem. Now that it's been announced that Kate has cancer, I guess we're all supposed to forget, right? All of us, we're immediately supposed to be wrapped up in our emotions, feeling bad for Kate. And we're supposed to forget that they just shared a few fake photos of Kate, fake videos of Kate, just within the last few weeks. We're supposed to forget that the royal family has been exposed for doctoring and sharing fake photos of royal family members, right? We're supposed to not believe any of it. We're supposed to just forget all of that. Oh my God, it's so sad. Kate has cancer. Forget all of the doctored fake photos they put out last week. Let's not worry about that anymore. How many other photos and videos have been doctored throughout history? How many times have royal family members been present in photos when they're not really present in reality? How many royal family members have been put in photos when they weren't even there? And if they go so hard to lie about these things, then imagine the lengths they will go to cover up things that actually matter, that are actually important. But now that Kate has this cancer, now that it's been announced, it's time for a gigantic pity party for the royal family again. We're not even done with the pity party that we just had for King Charles. You know, they announced that he had cancer not too long after the Epstein documents were. It's like the Epstein documents were released. Charles gets cancer. Kate disappears. This guy offs himself. Kate reappears. Now Kate has cancer. Who knows who else is going to have cancer next week? But eventually, the royal family is going to run out of royal family members to diagnose with cancer. Eventually, they're going to have to answer to their wrongdoings and the crimes against humanity that they have committed throughout history. And I'm not talking about the woke nonsense that people are talking about. I'm talking about the horrible things that royal family members have done to kids, because they've done horrible things to kids. But we're supposed to forget that because Kate has cancer. Forget anything that you may have read in any of the documents that have come out. Forget about Prince Andrew. Forget about anything that may come out in the future. Kate Middleton has cancer. You better respect her privacy. It's a big joke when Meghan Markle or Harry, they talk about privacy. It's all over South Park. My privacy, which is hilarious. I agree, they're assholes. But now the same people are going to tell you that you need to respect Kate's privacy. And slowly but surely, these people are going to start, like the point I've made. I showed you all a couple of clips. I would encourage you all to go watch those entire videos, because my overall point is, and it's obviously happening, Kate might not be attached to it. She might not. You know what I mean? But then again, maybe she is. But it's obviously happening. We're obviously seeing powerful people. They're stepping down from their positions of power. They're stepping out of the limelight. They're all kind of disappearing into the shadows as our world moves forward into this crazy new direction that they have sent us in. So I'm trying to figure out, is Kate part of this? Is Kate connected to all of this? Should we really feel really bad for Kate? Or is this just another pity party? Everyone feel bad for Kate and ignore the elephants in the room. You see, in my opinion, the royal family can't really exist without the media. The media is the only thing that keeps the royal family relevant. And in the past, the royals can't control the media, right? And they still can control the media in many ways, right? But now in the digital age, it's getting harder and harder for the royal family to control the narrative. They may have been controlling the narrative for hundreds of years, but they know they're not going to be able to do that moving into the future. There's no way that these people are going to be allowed to exist for much longer, moving forward in the age of transparency, when everything's put out there on the table, when you can't really hide things the way you once did. And they know that. So, in my opinion, I really do think there's an effort. There's definitely an effort going on in the outside world, but even within the royal family, I think there's an effort to go ahead and step out of the spotlight. Because the longer they're in the spotlight, the more and more stuff is going to get exposed. And they've done a great job at hiding stuff. They have a great PR team that's hard at work right now, once again, making you feel bad for the royal family instead of questioning them. So they've done a good job. But this isn't going to last forever. It's not going to last much longer. So, as I told you all before, I'll go ahead and make another guarantee in this video. I guarantee you this isn't the last of it. You're going to see other situations like this. You'll see other royal family members, maybe fall ill or do this or do that so they can fall into the background. Everyone, all of these powerful people, they're falling into the background. And they're doing it for a reason. And it's up to us to figure out what that reason is. I think I know. I think a lot of you all know. But a lot of people are still clueless. But with that being said, I hope that Kate's okay. I hope that this isn't part of a big cover-up. I want to know your thoughts about all of this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.